Hello, hello, hello. Let's do a video nobody wants to watch on this channel. What are you talking about? It's the 30th anniversary of the Breeders. Whoops. Last Splash album. So I nearly knocked everything on the floor. Very disorganised. This has come out to celebrate the 30th anniversary. 30 years, my goodness. Where has that gone? 30 years. Again, I have my original CD here from back in the day, and I have the 20. I think it was the 20th anniversary. Anyway, the Breeders came out of Kim Deal's lack of satisfaction with the Pixies. She bass player with the Pixies, and then in the late 80s formed the Breeders with Tanya Donnelly, who went on to form Belly. She was in was it Throwing Muses? These are all 4AD artists, I believe. 4AD is the label that have reissued this, and so they had an album out in whenever it was, 92, called Pod, and then they had an album out called Last Splash in '93. Probably best known for its single Cannonball. Uh, uh, no, just me. And yeah, that video is it's a great video. One of Spike Jonze's first. Yeah, you remember? Spike Jonze. He did loads. He's done loads of videos, hasn't he? Probably most famous for his work with Fatboy Slim, among others. But yeah, so yeah, that's where I kind of jumped on, because it is like, what is this? This is great, because yeah, we'd had grunge had kind of been and gone at that point. '93, yeah, I suppose. Kurt had already redecorated his living room with his brains, so we had the Breeders coming round again, and that's where I jumped on and I went back, and it's just one of my favourite records. It's 39 minutes 38 seconds, and it don't fuck about. It really doesn't fuck about. I've probably reviewed this before. I don't know if the review's still up. I don't know. There's 15 tracks on it, like I say, and it's only 39 minutes long. And like I say, some of the tracks are just, they come and they go. 1 minute 31, 42 seconds, the reprise of Roy. Um, there's not an inch of fat on it, and I love it. It's just one of those records that went in and has never ever left me. And it was really good when they got back together in 2017, I think it was, for the All Nerve album, which I did review. I think I reviewed that at the time, and again, I don't know. It's probably not on here anymore because of the purge. There's all these records I need to revisit and re-review for no one to watch. But anyway, the Breeders has always been close to my heart, and that's why I'm doing this video, even though I'm stricken with cold. I've had a cold since like last Wednesday, and I can't seem to shift it. But I thought, what would really cheer me up is to talk about this record that I love, that many of you out there will not give a fuck about because you like, I don't know, Pink Floyd, whatever that is. But yeah, we got this. Well, this dropped on Friday, which would have been the 22nd of September, 2023. And this is like a special edition. There is a regular version, but I had to get the coloured vinyl edition because I'm a wanker. And you get a nice booklet. See, there's a booklet with artwork in. I think it was Vaughan Oliver who did the artwork, and again he did the artwork for a lot of most of 4AD's um, reissues back in the day, releases, and yes, you get a nice little booklet, which is cool, with all the words in, so you can sing along. And again, a lot of this is the artwork that was in the original back in the day. But the actual CDs are just falling on the floor. I just don't have enough space. And it's clear vinyl. Yeah, it's the old clear vinyl, and these are so staticky they won't go back in their sleeve. But I've listened to them. But what you also get is you get a third one, which is in red. But that's only there's only 2 tracks on this: Go Man Go and Divine Mascis, which is a reworking with what's his name, Mascis fella. Dear Jay Mascis does a new vocal. It's like a remixed I don't know if it's I don't know if it was done at the time. I should really do my research, but that's not why you come here. You'd like my haphazard, lackadaisical enthusiasm for the music, I hope, rather than being a beard stroking masturbator. Oh, don't do it yet. I'm 52 years old. I've got the missus to do that. So yeah, that's that. What you got with this is it's one of those half-speed remastered doohickeys. So you play it at 45, so you've got to constantly turn it over, and there are going to be many of you going, "No, I've got to turn over the record." Oh. You know, because there'll be whingers in the comments who just don't understand anything because they're stupid. And that's what YouTube's about. YouTube's about stupid people moaning in the comment section. I don't know why we have a comment section. But what did I think of it? Now, it was interesting because I listened to the stream of it. I was walking the dog. I listened to the stream of it, and I thought that sounded kind of dead. And I was like, "Oh God, this isn't looking good for the vinyl issue." So when I got it and put it on, I was delightfully surprised because yes, it is. It hasn't got that kind of edge that the previous version had, but it seems a bit more. I don't know. It seems a little bit more mellow. But it might just be me being 52 years old. But yeah, it sounded quite nice. It sounded quite good. Thing is, though, is for a 30th anniversary, you don't get much. You just get 2 bonus tracks. Now we'll talk about the 20th anniversary. This was called LSXX, and this was released obviously 10 years ago. I didn't get the vinyl version. It's because it wasn't worth it, because the CD is where it's at. And because if you open it up, again, there's some lovely artwork. Vaughan Oliver artwork. Yeah. And it's 3 CDs, and you get demos and a live concert and a booklet. You know, and it's very, very good and well worth getting, if you know what I mean. It was well worth it. I mean, I can't even read that now. It's so, I don't know, will it focus? No, it'll focus the background. But that's what I love about the autofocus on this stupid lens. This autofocus is absolute arseholes. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? Am I allowed to say absolute arseholes? Let me manually focus it. There you go. Look, manual focus, because that's what I've got to do now. You get a fancy lens that's supposed to do autofocus, and it can't even focus on anything because it's bollocks. But I like the spot varnish on that. But yeah, that was the one to get. And now I'm delightfully out of focus. But if I just do that. There we go. Perfecto. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing because you don't get anything extra. Of course, here's my original CD version from 1993, which I haven't sold. Funny that. Sold everything in. They've even got a little mailing thing. You can send that in to 4AD. And but yeah, why do I like it? Why do I like the record? Oh bloody! I've still got the receipt. Look at that. Here's the receipt. I wonder if you can read the print. Oh God. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting. Oh, bought some other CDs there. Must have been an offer on in HMV. There you go. So fascinating. Anyway, so yeah, always loved the record. Always been an enjoyable one. Why do I like it? There's an energy about it. It's good to hear songs from the feminine perspective, and I like the rough and ready nature of it. You know, rock and roll should be a little bit, a little bit rough around the edges, and it's just it's just a great record, and it's got there's a great cover at the end, "Driving on 9," which is somebody else's track. A guy called he has a band called Ed's Redeeming Qualities. It's an alternative folk group, and that's where the song came from. He must have really, really, really cheered when it got covered, because I imagine royalties. So yeah, the Breeders reissues, 30th anniversary vinyl. Again, I've owned 4 copies of this now, so this is my 4th copy of that version of it. I've also got a vinyl, single vinyl version of it, which is in red vinyl, red, yeah. But I couldn't be bothered to bring that in. So what do I think? One for the collector. I wouldn't necessarily go rush out and buy this unless you're an absolute big fan, because there's nothing extra in it. I only bought it because I'm a super uber fan. I'm an absolute arsehole, and that's why I bought it. And hopefully you'll appreciate my my honesty with that. You don't get this level of honesty anywhere else on YouTube. But hopefully it was a bit of show and tell. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I don't care if you didn't. It doesn't matter, because I can just turn the camera on, press record, and upload this, and there's no editing. There's no absolutely zero fucking effort on my part, and that's why you come here, because it's slapdash and lackadaisical. The true spirit of YouTube, lives on through me and the Breeders. And of course, we know that the Breeders is a slang name that the gay and lesbians call us straight people. It's a nice little slur there that they call us. We're the Breeders, damn straight. And and that's the video. I don't know. Tell me how disappointed you are in the comments that I reviewed this album, because you wanted, I don't know, me to review the new Roger Waters Dark Side of the Moon Redux bullshit. Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to go off now and take some more paracetamols and try and get this cold to leave my body. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say, and that is ta-ta.